It all began out of a misunderstanding in a different place I was in. You see, I was a part of this brigade of angels who speculate and or help those in need. Being the young one of the group at the time, I was more of the speculating type. I was told that I did an okay job with a lot of things, to which, with the abilities I had at the time, it was quite understandable. However, an old friend of mine at the time kinda dragged me into something out of my comfort zone, and it was pretty reckless. I was, to put it a little bit nicely, was foolish and ignorant of what's to come. He dragged me into a battle with humans that were going out of line, such as stealing people's money and using it for gambling. We, of course, won, but it was mostly my former friend's battle than anything I would do. I was just mainly healing him. However, he did kept battling people and I just sat and watched until I was able to heal him. I kept telling him that it was not a good idea. Similar to how I kinda kept telling Nemomia not to fight you. Though unlike with Nemomia where she just slowly resulted into just insulting you, my former friend wouldn't listen, and he kept telling me that things would be okay as long as the other members would not find out. And the more I look into his eyes, the more I see that he more or less wants to fight because he wants to. He even fought people who weren't even doing anything remotely bad. As time went on, few of the other members grew suspicious of what was going on, and by the time they found out, they weren't exactly happy and told the leader about what happened. My former friend was rightfully kicked out, but so was I. And at the time, I had no clue why. But now that I feel that I was just really incompetent and should have just told my friend off about that. And so, by the time we were kicked out, I blew the friendship off and flew away. For once in my day, I felt truly alone. A couple of years later, which was around 2 years ago, there was one point where one of my wings was injured and I was not able to fly as much as I wanted to. That's when Nemomia came into my life. She noticed that I was injured and decided to carry me to her place. And she also gave me some painkillers and a first aid kit. It was the starting point. Of course, she did have her violent tendencies as she does now, but unlike with my former friend, she was only limiting those to those who do bad things, and Lokias, that did include you as well, but at least you're not stealing things anymore, which I'm happy about. Though with all that said, even though I ask her not to go overboard with the fighting, she listens. Heck, she even takes the suggestions that I would like her to take, such as the Christmas party and the game show. Heck, even the rap battle, which, even though it was a disaster, was something that Nemomia decided on her own. I found out that before two of us met, she was in a similar situation that I was in, which was getting kicked out. Though the reason why she was kicked is because she was too chaotic, which, not gonna lie, she is. But I can see in her eyes that she wants to do good as well. And with all the times that she helped me out, I felt like I owe a lot to Nemomia.